Fellas, so have you let her go yet? With the amount of videos that I dropped, you would think a lot of you fellas would get it. But it's a learning process. I'm gonna just say that. And so we're back with another let her ask for whatever she wants. Let her ask for more. Let her just keep going, because it catches up to her, not you, if you know what you're doing. Okay, so give this video a big thumbs up. We're about to jump right into this discussion. But most importantly, after this video, make sure you check out my website, consultations, merch, all that good stuff, and my Patreon. Okay, all right, so let her ask for more. Let her ask for whatever she wants, because she's gonna tell you regardless, if you're not gonna do it, somebody else will do it. Here's the thing, she's never gonna be satisfied. So here's the truth. No matter what, most times with women, no matter like what situation, doesn't even matter if like, hey, you know, you've been so good to her and she's been the bad one. No matter what, it's gonna be, if you don't do it, I know someone else can do it. If you don't do it right, and here's the thing, right is not even right. Right is not even right as in, it's only right to her, but it doesn't make sense. Like the way how feminists have changed, this whole feminine movement has really become, I don't know what it is, but this now we got, you know, feminists and all this type of ish out here that's making it just not make sense, because how can you do this, or you can accept yourself to do this, and then when a man wants to, or if a man's trying to do things a certain way that makes more sense, and because it's not normalized in the modern day, because of that, for her right is right, and only it needs to be right to her and her girls and her friends, and the guy that's actually going to be the simp to either take her, or, you know, that maybe she deals with an alpha guy or aggressive guy or a masculine guy, but he still is going to put her through a whole lot, because when she has this type of mindset, it comes with the games. So as she's playing, right, and she's not satisfied, so she's going to ask for more. If you can't do it, you're going to get replaced, right? So as she's not satisfied, y'all know the famous word. What word am I about to say? Let's see how many of y'all can get it. It starts with an R. I've been saying it lately. It's famous. Rotation. Yeah. So now this rotation starts up. This is where you might have a woman that been in the block for a long time, been in the streets for a long time, and obviously has body counts, right? Or, you know, experience, let's say it like that. So, however, the rotation is growing based on, well, I picked up this guy, kept him in my life. Oh, I met this guy, I let him stay in my life. Oh, I'm going to meet this next guy, and I'll still keep those other guys, but you know what? I'm not satisfied. I asked, I want more. Now, the other problem is y'all know, or maybe you don't know, but I'm going to tell you now. Women don't know what they want. And the sad truth of it is that a lot of times they're so in denial when it's right in front of their face. Why do you need so many different guys? Why do you need a rotation? Why do you have to keep asking for more? Sometimes, too, you can give the woman a whole platter of everything she's been wanting all her life. You can, you know, spoil the heck out of her, and she will still say, you know what? Your D needs to be bigger. Your pockets need to be bigger still. Your arms need to be bigger. There will be something, because there's going to be another guy that's just going to be doing it. That's going to be willing to do it. Now, like, also, you guys got to understand, this is the dating game. This is like how it is in the modern day, as in everybody needs to know what's going on. So now it's like she's going to choose who she's going to give more attention to. Who gives her more of what she asks for, he's going to be more important in her life. But now then it applies to you guys. When you go ahead and let her ask for this stuff, this is by you letting her walk out of your life because she can't get it. Y'all get that? Did I do a twist there? I'm trying to think. I wouldn't say I did a twist there. But my point, you get it, right? So now you got this woman in your life, and I'm trying to tell you, you're hanging on to trying to satisfy her needs, and her needs aren't needs, they're wants. And now and maybe you're not one of these guys, okay? Back up then. But you truthfully think that, okay, well, this might start making sense. And even if it doesn't make sense, y'all are willing to do it because you don't want to let her go. You don't want to lose the hoe. You know how it goes, right? So if that's really the case for a lot of you fellas, guess what? She's going to take as much as she can while the rotation is still running. Well, she tells you, I still love you, but you're not doing enough, you know? So now, let's say her not being completely satisfied ever. That's going to happen. That's what it is most of these times. She doesn't have to settle. That's the thing. Until she hits the wall. Until her beauty fades, right? Until, she doesn't look the same. Let me say it like that. Until that happens, she can get by. She can do what she wants. And sure, that kitty is there and it might get older, but it's there. It helps her. It could boost her, but there will be a time. There will be a time where you're older as well. There will be a time where you can try to keep up, but, with the actions that you have, the past that you have, the lifestyle that you're still trying to live, just won't happen no more. So until the options are gone, until rotation can only have 1-2 guys because no other guy really wants her no more, it's always gonna be, I have to keep asking. And if you're not gonna give, guess what? You're gonna deal with a whole lot if I keep you in my life. That's that next aspect, as in, well, I'm doing you a favor. When she's not satisfied, when she's asking for more, she's actually trying to tell you, you are required to do this. You're expected to. And the worst part, like I was saying this whole time, if it's not you, it will be somebody else. And that's just the reality of it. Because, there's simps out here. There's guys that, find her to be 100%, better than what you might think she is, right? Maybe they don't know her past. Maybe they don't know she's needy and she's always asking and she wants to be like this and that. Maybe they don't. Or maybe they're willing to do that because she still looks too good. But once again, she knows this stuff. You have to know it in order to let her go. But by letting her act the way she wants to act. So realistically, because, we're not getting closer to the end, but I want to change this to say that control is another thing that you guys need to master. I talk about emotions a lot, but control falls into emotions as well. You got to control your emotions. You get what I mean? So the other part is she's trying to take away the control. She's trying to take the control that a man should have as a leader. So the sad truth is, take it like this. You're getting poked at. You're getting made fun of. You're getting, let's say you're a sponge. You're just getting squished all the time. And it doesn't feel nice for you. Maybe that would feel, I don't know if a sponge is good when it absorbs the water or it's getting squished. But you don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want your life to be like this because every single time you turn around, it's... So now control is, well, okay, I can only be with a man that does this. And even if you did do it once, you got to be doing it again. And there's going to be more later on that's going to be added. So it's like satisfaction, once again, never there. Until she truly knows, okay, this is the man for myself. For me, I mean to say. And let's consider, she's healed. Let's consider, she doesn't want to be in the streets. Let's consider she's loyal. Let's consider all this stuff. So until she gets that man that, is actually the man for her, and that means there's no other way around it than having money and status and everything else that helps. Now, I'm not saying you need to be the richest guy ever. I'm not saying, it's only going to take that. But this is obviously what's realistic. This is the modern day. So until she's at that place where, and it could be, once again, when she hits the wall, but until she hits that place, until she gets to that place, and those feelings are really, really genuine, there's no actually, well, you know what? You give me everything that I want, and I'm satisfied with that. You know what? I gotta stop asking. Now, the sad part, back to control, is that they're not even giving you guys something in exchange sometimes. Now, this is for my simps. This is for my guys that are down bad. Y'all, it's not only did she take full control, has control, leads in this whatever you have, situationship, whatever, entanglement type of thing, per usual type of thing. However, with her, the control is there now. That's worse for Sims, is you guys start actually believing that, okay, it's okay, but I don't have to get nothing. Well, okay, I have to just give. Fellas, as a giver, as you are supposed to be the leader, how can you be giving and not be leading? So it's almost like, how do you manage to do everything that she tells you? How do you manage to listen to what she's telling you to do and not one time look out for yourself, or not one time say, well, did I really get something? And don't even, for the fellas that, get a little bit more from women than other guys, don't even give me the, well, we go 50-50. We went 50-50 here and there. let's talk about, are you getting enough? While she gets everything and gets full. And yeah, full as in, let's talk about her stomach is getting full when she goes out every time. And you know what? I want to go to the 5-star restaurant. You got to pay up. Right? And this is not nothing new. It shouldn't be nothing new to you fellas. This is not brand new. It's in songs. It's in your face. When you go out to the club or go to the lounge, what do you see? You see other guys as well. Not only how women act or what's displayed or they show their true characters and stuff, but you also see what men do to not hype, but gas, let's say, that ego of hers. So it's such things as, let me buy you a drink. Let me buy you two. Now, let me also mention, it's not always, oh, you can't ever do nice things or do something that people will say, oh, a simp would only do. It's not that. Where's your balance? And does it make sense to do it? Same way, does it make sense for you to always give her something every time she's saying, can I want it. You won't. He will. That's how it goes. So it's really just a matter of, you know what's up too. And so you say, okay, well, I can't give you that. I'm not going to be him. I won't be him. Now, I totally understand. Nowadays, it's like, well, this is your only option or it's nothing. Well, let me tell you guys something. You choose nothing. And it's just going to be that simple. The nothing is going to give you everything plus more at the end. Y'all always just want to think in that moment or the next few days. Y'all know the 3 and the 6 months that are going to come, you can have amazing transformations. You can have, I let her go. Yeah, a long time ago, right? Let's say you did 5 months, no contact, and you stop giving and stop sending, especially at least every time. I know some of you guys can't do this right away or some of you guys just can't stop, but at least you, and no contact is supposed to be no contact at all. So you're really not even doing no contact right them times then. But let me just backtrack and say, like, you are doing it right? So you did 5 months and you're not sending her money, no contact with her family, all that good stuff. And we can just say even ignoring, however you want to do this 5 months, you're not speaking. So now the message is clear to her that, okay, you know, I can't get nothing else. But the better yet is that you've elevated. So it's the guarantee of getting her. But the nice thing is just that time period of not giving her nothing, starting with that speaks its volume. It already does so much for you as a fella to look better in her eyes. It's already giving you that, let me say like this, a bump. It gives you a kind of like, okay, yeah, I respect you. I respect you because you know, well, I'm using you. Now, I'm not saying she's going to act on actually respecting you, but when she comes back, you see where it's going? When she comes back, it's going to be, you didn't miss me when I missed you. When she comes back, it's going to be, she really has to tuck in her tail and be humble, be respectful, be realistic, let's say like that, and treat you fair, treat you right, but really just to try to get you back. But y'all love the whole when she comes back because it's gonna happen and that's what you guys want anyways. But don't make it about that. That's how you guys still stick or stay in this moment of still having her in your life, and not only that, still being broke or having empty pockets because you can't stop. Anything she says, you can have. Let me just wrap up to now say, control, you have to have it. If you're in a relationship, well, let's, I gotta break it down to you. If you're in a relationship and she's controlling, at least let me say it like this, because I know the modern day has really, really changed things. If she's controlling everything, right? And I'm not going to consider, oh, you know, she's working and, you know, oh, well, okay, you know, some guys will have her just be at home now. No, let's not consider that, okay? But just in the modern day, can we just understand, once you actually transform and you know, you actually understand what's in your nature, what you're supposed to have. And so back to her, when you have that control, come back. If you do not have it in a relationship with a woman, that means she's not respecting you. She's not looking to you. And I know this might sound bad, but she's not looking up to you. A woman wants to feel like her man is really the one that's in charge. But not in a sense of like, oh, well, and this is now trying to give you guys more of what a woman's really feeling. Not in a sense of, okay, well, I can never really have my way ever. She wants to feel more of, you're certain. She wants to feel more of, you know, you will not do that. you won't. You're not that type of guy. So a lot of this doesn't change your character to her. A lot of this brings more respect to your name. A lot of this makes you more valuable or gives you value, right? So it's like the disrespect of, oh, she's using you and playing you and still asking for things, or the disrespect of just always asking when you don't deserve that. For you, letting it go, or letting her go, let me say it like that, sorry. But letting her go, y'all gotta get that you're standing up for yourself to say, I don't have to say nothing, but I will show you that I'm about myself and I value myself. So a lot of times, women know, you give this to her, you keep doing this because you don't want to lose her, but truthfully, you won't get better. That's really what she's feeling. And also when, she's elevating or looking better, things are changing. She's getting more validation. She's getting more guys maybe ready to send her things. So that starts making her start looking at you like, well, this is the guy that keeps sending, always sending. You will just happen to be that guy that gets saved as my plug. And I know that one sounded a little like not really realistic, but something more of like, you're just the guy, or, oh, you do this, or you only help her with that, right? So it's more of like, not she won't save you as a side guy, but she might just not even put you as safe because you're not relevant, you're not important, you're not who you are, like really who you are. When you start, and this is the last thing I'll say because we're really deep in, but when you start really being about yourself and knowing yourself, standing up for yourself won't be a problem, right? You saying no will not be a problem. So now letting her go after, realizing that all she does is want to keep asking for more, you will now stand up to show that this is you. This is your character. There's no shifting. There's no changing because of her. Okay, so I'll leave it at that. I would really keep going, but I talked a lot in this video. So yes, I'll leave it at that. Give this video a big thumbs up. Y'all, I'm going to keep dropping letter videos. Keep liking, keep commenting, and also go ahead, like I said, check out all the links down below, especially my website and Patreon. All right, bye guys.